Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Martin. I'm filming this in my storage unit today. Sorry about before, just then. I pressed play and then I felt as if it was all going to go over the edge. But thankfully it didn't happen. Okay, what I do on this channel is I show off 4 comic books that I've selected from random and I end on a key issue. I've got a little bit to say about this collection, and I mentioned in a previous video I don't mention the MCU all that much because I find that the movies are separate from the comic books, and especially the fans are very separate. You have people who are heavily invested in the MCU, and that's what they love, and that is cool. But then you have fans who they read the comic books, and the MCU is just like a bit of a frosting on the cake of their hobby. But it'll make sense when I get to the end of the year because I've got 2 issues I want to show off, and I want to mention the MCU just briefly. But the first one I want to show off is Just Married issue 79 from Charlton. And this series came out, let's have a look, 1958. Wow, okay. So Charlton brought out a bunch of romance books. I think it was like I Love You, Girls Romance, or and then Just Married. And Just Married was an interesting series in that the premise was that they were either about to get married or they were just married, and have I selected the right partner? And it really showed, especially later on in the series. Like the counterculture aspect of it, like people who are buttoned down as opposed to people who are carefree and easygoing. But if you're a fan of romance, Charlton don't leave you hanging. When you're at a convention and you see these romance books, you'll see a lot of Charlton, and you can pick them up for a fairly good price because not a lot of people read romance, which is a bit unfortunate because, I do, but I find a lot to enjoy about these books. But it is kind of like a niche of a niche hobby, romance books. But yeah, so there we go. That's Just Married issue 79. I will also add very quickly, it's a nice yellow cover, which is always fun. The next one is Richie Rich Profits issue 11, and just a regular run-of-the-mill Richie Rich book. I will add though that there's a bit of spine stress where the staple is here, like especially here, and a little bit here, and I don't know if you can how well you can see, but there is a spine roll here. You can see the pages there, but a lot of these. Harvey. A lot of these Harvey books, they were read by kids. They were thrown around. They were traded. They were, stuffed into bags or into, treasure chests in their room. I know I did that when I was a lot younger. So they weren't really well cared for. So if you can find a Richie Rich book that's in pristine condition, especially one from 40 years ago, half your luck. But there we go. So the Poor Little Rich Boy Richie Rich Profits issue 11. There we are. Now, what I wanted to show off is Sunfire and Big Hero 6 issue 1. I bought this a couple of years back, and I've really struggled to find a cheap copy of this book. This went for like 4 issues. I think 4 issues. And the first issue was always the more expensive book, and I had to kind of concede that this sticker was on the book, on the cover, so I brought the price down. I think if I was to buy it now, I'd get it for a much better price. Comic book prices seem to be not crashing, but we're coming into descent. We're coming in for landing with comic book prices. But just a fun. It's a fun team. We have Sunfire. So if you're a fan of the X-Men, you have Sunfire leading the team of Japanese-based superheroes. We've got Silver Samurai, Go-Go Tamago, Honey Lemon, Hero, and Baymax, who looks a lot different than, as you know, from the Big Hero 6 movie, which was a fun movie. I did watch it. But I don't consider cartoons to be like official MCU movies, particularly like the Spider-Verse movies. I just push them aside. They're not for me, but I know a lot of people love them. But yeah, so this is the first issue of the Big Hero 6, but this is their first appearance. It is Alpha Flight issue 17. It was brought out at the end of the 90s during the Heroes Reborn era, where we had like all the Avengers go to a whole different universe and start a whole new series, and so there was a vacuum of all these superheroes in New York, and we had Alpha Flight take on a new series. It went for like 18 issues. I think 18 issues. Again, I can't remember. But yeah, this was their first appearance, and I wonder if we'll ever see a Big Hero 6, a live action Big Hero 6 story or a movie. Yeah, a Big Hero 6 movie. That's what I'm getting at. You know, Kevin Feige keeps saying, you know, the mutants are coming. The mutants are coming. Well, you know what, mate? Just bring them out right now. Like, stop stuffing around. Just bring them out. You know, if we're gonna love them, we're gonna love them no matter what. You know, and just, I don't know if it's legalities or whatnot. Get everything right. Just, you should have the scripts ready to go now. I don't understand what the problem is. Just do it. Just do it. And bring out the X-Men, and then bring out the giant size X-Men. You know, with the international cast, with Sunfire, with Thunderbird, with Banshee, with Nightcrawler. But once you introduce these characters, then branch out with their stories. You know, with Wolverine, have Alpha Flight. I mean, my God, Wolverine and Alpha Flight in a movie. Boy, I would be there. I'd camp out overnight waiting to see that movie. But yeah, if you can bring out Sunfire with Big Hero 6 as a live action movie, and people are interested in it, I think, you know, more power to you. I think you're onto a winner there. But I just, yeah, what was I going to say? Real quick. I want the MCU to be fun again. I want people to be excited about these products, these projects. But stop stuffing around. Stop saying, you know, they're coming, because people are going to lose interest. And, you know, the fan base is fickle. If you wait too long, and then you eventually bring out the product, people who will have moved on, just like the people who are watching this video that are listening to me drag this out, you know, they're pausing. They're saying, you know what, Martin, you're done. I'm not listening to you. You waffle on. You take too long to get to your bloody point. But that's my point, and that's the video for today, and that's the key issue for today. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe if you wish to. I always appreciate it. Thank you very much to everyone who comments and subscribes. You're all legends. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.